Hello, my name is Matthew Jones, and this is Management 6883, Strategic Thought 2 over Strategic Inflection Points. I picked the coal mining industry to do my analysis over strategic inflection points. I believe that they're going through and are currently in a fundamental change to their business. And I believe there's three reasons for the cause of this inflection point that they are facing. The first one, and I believe the most important, is government regulation. The EPA and the Obama administration have pushed significantly to reduce the amount of emissions produced from coal-fired power plants. Through this and other EPA regulations, they've really dropped the demand for coal, which has in turn dropped the need for the coal mining industry. Another cause for this would be cheap substitutes in the form of natural gas. The prices for natural gas have just been at historic lows for years now, and the switch to natural gas from most power plants is just seen as a greener, more efficient way to produce energy. Also, another cause I believe that has forced or had this inflection point happen to coal mining would be a negative public opinion. And I believe this is just a fundamental shift in the way that we think from an industrial society to a more green, protect the earth type of thinking. And we see coal as dirty and just inefficient. Coal mining industry faces several challenges through this inflection point. One of them would be poorly timed mergers that took on large amounts of debt. In 2008, most mining companies were taking on other mining companies trying to consolidate, and in the process of this, they were taking on large amounts of debt. And right about that time is when the recession hit and the bottom dropped out of the market. So did the demand for coal, and coal prices both dropped. So that's a huge challenge that they're trying to come back from still. Another challenge that they're facing is the Chinese slowdown, and the demand for steel that China was once had is no longer there. They're basically in a recession at the moment, and there's no demand there for that specific type of coal that they use to make steel. Also, there's outdated strategies for coal extraction. There hasn't really been much innovation there, which has been kind of a challenge because it still leads to a high cost and a high risk. High risk from losing people going down those tunnels, and just the high cost of having so much overhead to produce and extract the coal. Now, with these challenges, I believe there's several opportunities that the coal mining industry faces, and to turn this industry inflection point to a positive. I believe that they have a real good chance of some technological advancements and innovation. Automated extraction would reduce costs and risks, also would just streamline the company, make them a little bit more thinner, leaner, and more adaptable. Also, I believe they have the opportunity to partner with other coal mining industries or with any other business outside of their business. They could come together, maybe and partner up to combat the EPA and the Obama administration. I just read recently today that there's been a kind of a stay on the Clean Air Act that Obama was trying to push through with the EPA, that apparently is going to be heard in front of the Supreme Court now. So that won't happen until at least this summer. So they kind of delayed that inevitable decrease in the amount of emissions, which would also decrease the amount of demand for coal. And I think their biggest opportunity is diversification. They already have the resources there to mine other minerals. They also can move into natural gas themselves or into any other type of renewable energy, such as solar or wind powered. I believe that the coal mining industry is in an inflection point at this moment, but they still have opportunities to push past and become a more successful company once again. Although there is a ton of risks there and a lot of challenges that they have to get through, I believe that they can push through and ultimately come out on top. Now I wanted to give you a few references that I had: the Innovation State of Play and Tracking the Trends 2016. If you have any interest in the coal mining industry, these are great articles to read. And if you would like for me to send you a copy, please email me at the address listed below. Thank you.